Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course still playing as the Knights. We started over on Rhodos. We took all of the Caribbean because we have to be the Knights of the Caribbean for our achievement, which does require us to have the whole Caribbean as well as all the Mediterranean islands under our control. We need to own it. It looks like we've not done much yet, but that's mostly because of all those freaking Mediterranean islands. Also because of things that they consider islands which are not like the Peloponnese, grrr. Anyway, that's a peninsula. Either way, we have to grab all that. Still, we also might go, because we're in that process anyway, go for on the roads again, in which we have to also take Constantinople, Antioch, and Jerusalem. Now, we're currently not in a war against the Spaniards. Our friends, the French, feels disgusting to say that, were nice enough to let us know ahead of time that they were going to attack the Spaniards. So we decided to tell them for a moment that we won't join any offensive wars. Now, I've been doing a bit of reading up on it, and at least for offensive wars, apparently the limit is not anything to do with war score as to when they can still call us into war, but it is to do with time. Or so the wiki says, which I just hope is true. They can't call us into an offensive war 30 months after the beginning of the war. Now, I didn't note the beginning of the war, right? But what I did do between episodes was check on the occupation times of these places. And I think Burgos was the place I found that was occupied earliest, 25th of April. Maybe actually Roussillon here was even closer to that, 19th of April. So somewhere, I mean, probably the war started in March, but we're going to say we want to wait until April. Well, we want to wait 30 months after April, which is not, unfortunately, a clean year number. It's, what, 2.5 years? No, that's stupid. That's 5. Math. Do some math. 30. It's 24, which is 2 times 12, plus 6. So that is 2.5 years, right? Right. So this was occupied in April 64. I want to go 65, 66. So at the end of 66, we should be able to allow France to call us into offensive wars and not get called in. The reason we want to do that is that right now our favors with them are dropping, and we don't like that. Also, we didn't spend the exactly 10 favors, or very close to exactly 10 favors we had before going to the war. And now we dropped just below, which is freaking annoying, with like a 9.8 or something, 9.7. Yeah. Although, that's interesting. We're losing 0.2 a month, right? We had at least 10. No, this is totally 0.02 a month. We had at least 10, so we already lost 15 ticks? Really? And there might be other things changing here, like the modifier from relative military power, because they lost some troops in the war or something. This number doesn't read a war start in April 64 to me. At all. But still, we do have this province history. Sure, there might be some extra time where they just took a bit of time to even go for anything like that, but I'm gonna be on the safe side here, or try to. And we're only losing out on a bit of favor, right? It's not like we're getting punished too hard at all. So, I can invest in diplotechnology, but I really don't wanna. I'm not even gonna get any stuff for it. So we're gonna have to spend some dip again very soon. Yeah, there's nothing here. I just gotta reacquaint myself with what's going on. We have the latest institution. Yes. Yes. We have printing press. Yes. Alright. We're looking into grabbing, I think, the Spanish colonial land here soonish. We want these folks to finish their colonies first, so we can do so. What about Portugal? Were we looking at declaring war on Portugal? I'm kind of feeling like we were. All right, we're still constructing a bunch of cores, which we probably want to wait for. But yeah, I'm looking to eat Portuguese Mexico. Good news. Diplo relations. Reputation? Did it say relations or reputation? I can't know if it said reputation. Yeah, maybe. Not a big factor on the whole favor thing, but a factor nonetheless. Yikes. I don't want to give you either of those any land. How do you dare steal my land? Also, we need to click buttons here. Alright. Probably not going to look for that. My nobility has very low influence. My pastors have very high influence. So we're probably going to go for the nobility over the pastors here. They're going to lose 15 loyalty, which is still going to be fine. I can do this. Right. I cannot give either one land, since they both love me. 70, 60, 55. Yeah, this is fine. This will be fine. Do you want to revoke another pastor's privilege before we do this? Probably not, because we still want the New World missions. We don't hate the admin advisor cost, although it's getting less important. And I obviously want the admin power. Do I want to get rid of this? This will cost us 20 loyalty, which will put us together with this. If we were to do the... Maybe what we're looking to do is actually side with the pastors. Yeah. Sure, it costs me a percentage of crown land, but it's not a large percentage. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. So we do this swapperoo here. And then we say, you folks really should be giving me back my, what was it? Clerical Advisory Council. We don't need any of that. And then we're gonna, ooh, how's the bourgeoisie this unhappy? When did that happen? Whoops. So we can't quite take land yet. I'm gonna still do a diet though. And then just wait for them to hit 50 before we take land and probably forget. We can make them happy by building a marketplace in Barbados, which might be a thing we want to do. 50 admin power for taking Koyolapan. Koy who? Koyolapan. I mean... Wait. Is it just a province they want us to take? No, in the Oxa era. Yeah. But it's really just Koyolapan. With gold in it. I will say that admin power is enticing. Quite. Oh, but this also gives me admin power. This is free. Because our extension is going to be gone in a few days. Month. Thing is, I just don't care enough about the pastor's loyalty that I... If I checked this before I clicked the event, then I would have chosen a different event option, and then we would have been good. Now, well, let's check what a marketplace Barbados is going to do for us. Don't ask what marketplace can do for you. I'll build that marketplace. But I lose out on 50 admin, that's so much. For a base production on some... do we have that cotton? How allied are you? Quite allied. And we can beat them up, but I'm really not super tempted to do that right now. So the advantage of using the bourgeoisie here, aside from getting the base production, is that we get to click seize land earlier than otherwise, right? We can click seize land as soon as we've built the marketplace. Actually, building a marketplace takes, what, 12 months or something? Will it tell me here? Yeah, 12 a month. And we will take up to 50 with the bourgeoisie. 0.22 per month. So in 12 months, that would be 2.2 plus 0.5, so 2.7. Wouldn't be quite there, but it's very, very close in speed, actually. I think I'll just do the pastors, as weird as it is. It gives us mostly the same benefit as doing the other folks. But it adds the advantage of not having to go to war in Middle America, Central America, just yet. Miltech. Could consider taking this one next year, but it's not a relevant Miltech. Well, it has bastions, which is actually quite relevant. At 40% ahead of time. Not sure. Might be worth it. Might be better than development at least. We don't really have anything else to do with our stuff. What did I say? End of 66. Crusade against the Ottomans. I mean, you go for it, folks. You do that. What I'm looking to do... Oh, you're no longer allied to the Horde. You're just allied to Kazan now. I was saying that we can potentially hit AQ now that the ally, the Horde, has been taken out, or is at war. But apparently they already had ended that alliance, or I'm just misremembering. These numbers are not too scary. Still have to get all our folks over here, which will require a bit of a transport navy and a huge sacrifice to the manpower gods, because shipping all of people over here is going to be quite painful. Well, to them. Not so much to me. How are we doing on that force limit? Pretty good. I'm gonna go and up these to... What's reasonable? 25? I think 25 is a reasonable start. I hope you're using a few possibilities, not just building them all in South America. You're building them all in South America, aren't you? It's funny how they can add options to the game that are really, really great, such as the ability to fleet buttons, and then fudge them up so much. And they don't have to be this bad, but they are. 24 production is actually a bit more than we were looking for. That'll be fine. It's not like 25 wasn't an absolutely arbitrary number in the first place. So, yeah. Do we have encourage going on anywhere relevant? That's a no. Any Catholics to root out? Yes, but we can't. Caltech. Caltech? Enforce. Convert. Try to find Honduras here. Exactly. And apparently Guatemala lowlands as well. Lowlands reminds me of Kerbal Space Program, and now I really want to play Kerbal Space Program. Not that any of you are likely to watch me play Kerbal Space Program if I did. Man, I wish KSP 2 came out, but it's not under much of a good star. Is that how you say it? The omens are not good for it. So once we're done coring, we attack the Portuguese, Mexicans, assuming that they manage to finish their stupid Aztec war, which it looks like they will. The reason I want to wait for them to finish is that I believe the actual Portuguese could come in and enforce peace. And then they will join us the defender, I think. Oh, that's not looking good for the French there. Oh, well, the Provention. EU4 enforce peace. Do they join us the attacker or the defender? Probably the defender, honestly. Enforce peace. Refusal will bring the enforcing nation to the side of the defender. Yeah. So, will they be able to call their allies? Bring the enforcing nation in. Kind of feels like they wouldn't. Wouldn't be able to join their friends there. Or bring in their friends. And if that is true, I ain't afraid of no Portuguese. So maybe we're not that much in a rush. I was thinking we must finish this war quickly so we don't get enforced peace upon while we're waiting for the Aztecs to stop their occupations. But maybe that's just not actually relevant. Which I would like. Are we overgoing capital or not? Very nice. That's all still fine. Did I say 66? I think so. Dev cost reduction. Considering that I just overcapped, it's probably useful. Guane is quite cheap. Probably have the edict going there. We do. It's still quite cheap though. And we have dip and mill to get rid of, so we can do something along these lines. It should carry me to next year when I can take the mill tech at least. Switzerland, civil disorder. You do you. Oh yeah, there's the war end. Good. Hey, you guys. Wait, I don't have any claims on you? How's that possible? I do. I have Borado? That place. Oh, they must have expanded since. No, I probably just took a highly developed place. And I might actually have the Butcher Spy Network here. We do. Good, good, good. Fabricate a claim on some gouge place like Cheshire. We're gonna go and declare. I do declare. I will take Cheshire. They have 0 troops. Lost them all to the Aztecs. I mean, it's a scary... bit of a scary people. At least from reputation. And we don't have our cannon there. Where's my cannon at? You're my cannon. Folks, why don't you ship over there? I'm not afraid of any Portuguese... what are these guys called? Portuguese and Mexican Navy. If there is any, which there doesn't seem to be, it's not gonna be... it's not gonna be a threat. Grab, grab, grab. Grab, grab. This should be a quick little war. Now we're probably gonna take a colony or two in this war. 1. And I think I'm okay with that. It's almost finished. It'll cost me a bit of money, but whatevs. There's something to considering burning that one down. So we don't have to... do the thing. Well, so we don't get Portuguese folks, but can have nice, knighty folks. But I think the Portuguese are accepted in our nation, disgustingly enough. So actually, that's probably alright. You don't need to be sieging. Y'all can come home, just siege down that. There's one more province in Pame. Pain. Coffee. I do still have that claim on Cyprus, right? I do. Can I threaten war for Cyprus? That would be very nice if we didn't have to go to war here. We are at war. So what? What do you think? I can only declare one war at a time? It's stupid. I want it all. I want it now. Yeah, I'm sure some people whine and be about it. I actually spent some dip, which is not the worst. What is the worst? Well, it's not the worst. But I forgot to take... I missed the yearly tech. I wanted to take tech in January and I didn't. Ah well. Tis what tis. Cash money? Ooh, 4 ducats. Noise. Wait, how do I not? Okay. 46 ducats. Even more noise. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Gimme more America. The ability as a quote-unquote new world nation, which we are. Widespread condemnation without all relations with all the Christian countries. Can our French relationship take that hit? Probably can. Oh, 35, not 25. Whoops. It'll still be fine. We should look into re-allowing those wars, though, in the French. Just to make sure that the alliance holds. As is dumb. If you set a mission for an army, such as Suppress, and then you merge in a stack of troops that has an officer on it, a general, then the orders will be overridden because the army with a general is going to be counted as the main army. So you really don't want to do that. Bring in the boats. Bunch of brigs. You bunch of brigs. So we're at peace now. Can I now threaten to war you? And are you afraid of me to just give me Cyprus? Afraid enough. That's a no. It's not a night score. So what? You should be shaking in your little... I'm missing a word. Pants. I want to say Anatolian, but they're not really Anatolian. I want to say Arab, but they're not really Arabian. So, I don't know. They're just quivering in their pants is what they are. What I was looking at. Yeah, what I was looking for. Tech-wise, we're same. So I think we actually want to have a large army in the west for this. How large are we thinking here? You are not required, so you can be sent. You are somewhat required, but not really. So you can also be sent. Let's consolidate here. These are kinda required. Maybe not all of y'all. Because the separatist numbers are not anything to write home about. How do we not have any separatists? Did we just have an uprising here? We must have a... No. We're just suppressing them well enough that they're just, you know, this is fine. These folks know oppressors. How about we reduce this by 10? Are we still okay around there? I like colonial enthusiasm. And all provinces in the Florida area doesn't actually seem so difficult. How is there something left in the Florida area? There isn't. Did I misread this? Colonize or have a subject fully colonize all provinces in the Florida area. Confused. Potano, at least one province in Florida, for a city not owned by the Knights. That's when it fails. I feel like this would succeed immediately. Is Spartano not a core yet? We still colonize. Oh, it's still. Okay, it's just very, very quick. Okay. I do this for the colonial enthusiasm. I like it. I like it a lot. 50 admin power I also like a lot, but that'll be alright. Speaking of things that are alright, gotta spend some of that power. Power! And we go dip, mill. For now. And yes, this is another one of those cases where I should probably just be spending more at once. And I'm greeting it for no reason. I'm going to be punished for it. I understand that. I see that. Foothold in Greece. We got that event once, I think, where we got the ability to accept Greek. Was it? In our nation? And we didn't do it. I think it's fine that we didn't do it, but God, I could just click accept Greek. We have the dip. We don't care about... Well, I can't because there's not enough Greek in our country. But if there was, and we had slots open, we could. Am I making a point here? No, not really. Okay, this is not quite good enough yet. Especially West Yucatan now is actually looking quite bad. Would you reduce that to 0? No, but close. I'm wondering. I really have to send more troops. I don't want to send just 20k over to fight the Achaeans. But I also need enough folks here to deal with unrest. Well, to deal with rebels, really. Sure, fully suppressing unrest is nice. But letting rebels come out and die is fine too. I think I'm gonna build some more folks. And maybe... Is it time yet for more cannons? We already have Tech 13, don't we? I actually don't hate going quite a bit heavy on cannons, especially since we have money. Yeah, let's go to another 10 cannons. It's a pretty tall number, but also building them all on Jamaica is just daft. Let's not do that. Oh, I cancelled the wrong one there, unfortunately. I should have looked at the queue. We just lost some of the building money because I cancelled the one in production. But what I want is 10 cannons, and I don't want them to be built one at a time. I want them to all be built at once. So we do this. And the money isn't a huge deal, right? We're fine here. Wasn't I sending a bunch of folks over to Antigua? Oh, it was these, right? And I stopped them. Okay. Was it these? I feel like it was these. Huh. Let's merge up our boats. And then send everybody. Let's also convert more folks. With the amount of land we're taking in the New World, we might actually have to go and acquire another missionary somehow. Can I get one from these things? No, it's just missionary strength, right? There's not a +1 missionary there. So that would be great. Beja taking knowledge sharing from Mr. O. I mean, if they must. Certainly within their rights. Speaking about the rights, how about raids? Also, how about telling France that they're fine to call us into wars again? Hey France, this is fine now. What about raiding you? You are not really ready to raid? Most of you isn't, but some is. And the Mamluks are ready to raid. Okay. Oh god. Where's my fleet? Why do I have lights? Oh, right. These fled from Mr. O because I was thinking that I might need to do that. How about the privateer Constantinople again? I like what we were doing there. Constantinople. Did I hit privateer? Privateer. There. And then I want the other bunch of boats. The galleys. To actually grab me some money from the Cholofian folks. Oh, whoever is in charge down here right now. Mali, apparently. And then we get over here and try to grab ourselves some more cash money. I'm considering upgrading my cogs. I probably should. Yeah, I definitely should. Because, I don't know, do we see that here somewhere? I think we do. Brick, brick, brick. Speed 7 on the bricks. Speed 6 on the cogs. So, if we were to just run cog, or if we had these cogs in the fleet, then the whole thing would be, not mothball upgrade, would be slower, and we'd be taking more attrition overall because of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach 23 of these good folks to, well, not that, no, this navy, that's fine, and get them over to Rhodes for now. Look what I'm doing for my people here. I'm such a nice guy. Am I embargoing everybody? I feel like I'm not. No, I am. Sailing privateers just sitting in between there. We're first rank great power. I never did realize that. At least I don't realize that I realized. And we're doing so fair and square. We have the most development of everybody. We're actually quite close to getting the Empire rank here. Which is not going to help us much with accepting any cultures. Because we are going to accept any, well, our French ones, I assume. Because we're Occitan. But does it say in here? It doesn't. I only have 884. Didn't it say 900 and some in here? Oh, it's counting my my subject, half of my subject, right? So clearly we could have joined the Spanish War insofar as we would have wanted, but that would have given other people the ability to intervene, thanks to the whole great power thing. We certainly didn't want that. And also I didn't want like Spanish fleets screwing over my Mediterranean, or even doing something stupid in the New World, where we wouldn't be able to rival their fleet size, and that way they could just keep our armies stuck on islands or something, which I didn't want to risk. I also don't want to put a cut in this here video, but I have to. So thank you folks so much for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, including spending a whole lot of time developing stuff, because that's apparently what I do, then please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything else to say, then I mean, I guess technically there are a few places where you can do it, but the best one is the comment section. Also, it's kind of hard to find other places to do it, but they do exist. So good luck with that. Thank you so much for watching, and see you folks next time.